My name is Kalen Olson Pete, and welcome to my final English presentation. Some like it hot. The advancement and analysis of guitar amplification in the early 20th century. The following is an excerpt from my term paper, shortened and edited for time. One note, this is not my real voice, but the one I chose to do my final presentation with. But first, a brief history. The vacuum tube was first conceptualized when Thomas Edison filed his patent in 1885 for the electric lamp. Can you please turn down the background music? Thank you. Here it is in all of its glory. However, with every innovation, Edison had a fatal design flaw. The filament, or wire running through the vacuum tube, electric lamp, would fail and cause the light bulb to explode. Exploding light bulbs were not good for business, Edison pondered, and he was soon on a hunt for a solution. Edison's first solution was to add a wire or plate to his valve. The wire would trap excess electrons that would cause the valve to fail and channel them away from the filament. This was known as the Edison effect, though it should be noted it was woefully inefficient and was the same as doing your taxes in a mosh pit. Here you can see the Edison effect behind us and the excess electron escaping via the plate. While this solved Edison's light bulb problem, he indirectly invented DC rectification. The benefits of DC were soon apparent in the early 20th century, and the rectifier tube had taken off. Here, the Fleming valve, a very popular choice in the early 20th century, is seen with the filament from Edison's design and the plate to capture the electrons. Success of the Fleming valve led to competition and innovation. In 1908, Lee De Forest patented his augmentation of the Fleming valve that included a wire. This wire is known as the grid. And this grid is very important to the operation of the tube. End side A. Please flip record for side B. Welcome to How a Vacuum Tube Works. It should be noted for this presentation, this is just valve rectification. Elements from the tube heat a cathode to the point of degradation, emitting straight electrons. Here are the straight electrons. One should note they are angry. This is not unlike the mosh pit anecdote from earlier. The gate, or grid, opens and closes, and its permeability changes according to the voltage applied, aligning the stray electrons. Only the positive portion of the current is allowed through the gate, due to its polar nature, resulting in direct current. You can note the electrons have undergone therapy and are now happy. It's not unlike a mosh pit going through a filter or funnel and resulting in happy workers. And that's just the beginning of tubes. The conclusion: if Thomas Edison was complacent and Lee DeForest innovated his design, it somehow resulted in Jimi Hendrix, Lemmy, and the Ramones. It was a pretty good idea. Yeah. Listen to Black Sabbath. Thank you. End of Side B.